Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDN Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications.
President Muhammadu Buhari has been commended for his commitment to the ongoing forensic audit of the Niger Delta Development Commission, Nddc. The commendation from some Niger Deltans is coming on the heels of the recent approval of the appointment of field forensic auditors to undertake a forensic audit of Nddc operations from its inception in 2001 to 2019. Correspondent Lovely Ofigo has more.
Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, Senator Godswill Akpabio, had submitted a memo to the President requesting appointment of field forensic auditors to carry out a forensic audit of the Nddc. The request was granted recently at the Federal Executive Council meeting with an approval of 722.3 million naira for the first batch of forensic auditors. In the first batch is Ernst & Young, an international audit firm that will operate from the headquarters of the Nddc in Port Harcourt. Following the Federal Executive Council approval, a second batch of field forensic auditors is to be engaged almost immediately. Expectedly, both batches of field forensic auditors will work closely with the lead forensic auditors appointed sometime in March this year. According to Senator Akpabio, the successful engagement of all forensic auditors signals the actual commencement of the Nddc forensic audit, which is in place to determine how the Commission spent about 5 trillion naira in statutory allocation over a period of 19 years.
Through this exercise, we'll know the quantity, the amount of monies that had gone into the region in the last 19 years, and whether the value we have received so far are commensurate with the monies that have entered into the Nddc. We thank Mr. President for not just the will, but for also undertaking to ensure the funding to make sure that this exercise comes to fruition, because it will benefit not just the Niger Delta people, but it will benefit Nigerians, and it will also give direction to a lot of agencies of government, such as the Northeast Development Commission.
Senator Akpabio, however, emphasizes that the forensic audit was not instituted to witch hunt perceived political opponents, but to retool the processes of the Nddc.
The job is not just forensic auditing alone. I know forensic audit is different from statutory audit. Forensic audit different audits statutory audit, because this one is done with a view to checking whether there were issues of misappropriation, bribery, corruption, fraud, or anything of that sort that could have militated against the success of the agency in the last 19 years. And also at the end, the involvement of Ernst & Young, the internationally and globally recognized forensic auditors, will help us to set up modalities to avoid future fraud, and then also set up governance structure that will not only move the Nddc forward, but will bring much more benefits to the people of the region.
To the dismay of most Niger Deltans, no fewer than 12,000 projects awarded by the Nddc between 2001 and 2019 had been abandoned. The people are therefore relieved that Mr. President has fulfilled his promise to salvage the Nddc.
I am appealing to the government to ensure that the forensic audit is total and return the contractors to complete the jobs. It will save all of us a lot of stress.
So many hitches have come up to stop the forensic auditing. Remember the National Assembly saga? All those things, for me, I see it as a kind of incoherence to put a comma in the forensic auditing, for the fact that Mr. President has stood his ground and said, no, this thing must go on. Still under the Ministry of the Leadership, the Ministry of Akpabio. All we need to do is to supporting him.
President Muhammadu Buhari had in September last year ordered a forensic audit of the Nddc, following several complaints about massive corruption that incapacitated the Commission to deliver on its mandate. With a brand new Nddc in the offing, the people look forward to a more responsive intervention agency that would truly make a difference in their lives.
Inside the Niger Delta,